Hello and welcome to the Real Talk of Fiction, the show where your favorite fictional characters share their untold stories. Today, we're diving into the mind of someone fast-witted, fiercely loyal, and never afraid to speak his mind. Yep, you guessed it, Stiles.
Hey there! Super cool to be here. Thanks for the invite.
If you had to describe yourself in one sentence, what would it be?
I'm 147 pounds of pale skin and fragile bones. Sarcasm is my only defense.
So sarcasm is like a shield for you?
Sarcasm? Yeah, it's kind of a shield. When you're surrounded by werewolves, Japanese demons, and all sorts of supernatural creatures, you need some kind of armor. I don't have any special powers, so sarcasm is the best weapon I have.
Stiles, seriously, how was your Jeep still running after all that?
The damn old Jeep. Honestly, I have no idea how it kept going. It was like it had a life of its own. Every time I thought it was done, somehow it would start again.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about high school?
Plans. A new plan every single day. To save someone, to run from something, sometimes just to survive.
What's the funniest memory you have with Scott?
Honestly, all the memories with Scott are kind of special, but if I had to pick one, it's the night Scott howled into the school's intercom. Picture this, Scott, dead serious, trying to summon the alpha with a mighty werewolf howl. But instead, it sounded like a cat choking on a hairball. I tried so hard not to laugh, but totally failed. Then Scott gave it another shot, and this time, a real howl came out. That night I realized, sometimes even in the middle of chaos, a little bit of laughter can change everything.
Out of all your adventures, which one stuck with you the most?
Every adventure was special in its own way, but the one that really stuck with me was when Derek turned into a teenager. Imagine Derek, the always brooding, serious werewolf, suddenly becoming a teenage boy. I had to step up, play the big brother role, guide him, and keep him out of trouble. It was hilarious, weird, and honestly kind of heartwarming. It showed me that even the strongest can be vulnerable.
Miguel, right? You and Derek have a weird relationship. Kind of friends, kind of enemies.
Me and Derek? It's a weird mix of friendship and rivalry. Like a grumpy werewolf stuck with a very talkative human. I always messed with him, and he shot back with his icy glares. But when things got serious, we always had each other's backs.
Here's the phrase. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with more from the Real Talk of Fiction. Stay tuned.
The Real Talk of Fiction Show.
Have you ever regretted getting involved in the supernatural world?
Always. And no, never. It's a contradiction I've learned to live with.
Has your intelligence ever felt more like a burden than a gift?
My brain doesn't have an off switch. It's exhausting, constantly calculating escape plans, even when I'm trying to sleep.
Out of all the moments that filled you with fear, which one truly broke you?
It was the moment I realized I didn't know who I was anymore. I woke up trapped in a dark tunnel, my leg injured, no memory of how I got there. I could hear Scott's voice through my phone, but I couldn't even tell him where I was. The scariest part wasn't being lost. It was feeling like something else was inside me, controlling me. That presence, the Nogitsune, was using me to hurt the people I loved. And the worst thing, the look on my friends' faces. They didn't know if I was still me. That was the scariest moment of all.
But your friends stayed by your side, even then.
Because being strong doesn't always mean fighting alone. Sometimes it means letting someone grab your hand when you forget how to walk.
Of all the people you've met along the way, who impacted you the most?
It's my dad, not just because he's my father, but because he always tried to build a normal world for me, even when I was living in a nightmare.
Stiles, thank you so much for being here today. It's been amazing hearing your stories. We really appreciate you sharing a part of yourself with us.
Well, this was fun. I didn't completely embarrass myself, I think. Anyway, thanks for having me, and remember, sarcasm is a lifestyle.
To our viewers, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Real Talk of Fiction. Now we want to hear from you. Who should be our next guest? Share your suggestions in the comments
The
below.
Real Talk of